I just spent exactly 1 week living on $1,000. Not as a vacation budget, not as extra fun money, as my entire life budget. Rent, food, gas, insurance, everything. This is what they call lean FIRE, financial independence on the absolute bare minimum. If you can live on roughly $52,000 per year, you only need about $1.3 million invested to retire forever using the 4% rule. But here's what nobody tells you. Lean FIRE isn't just about the math. It's about the choices, the sacrifices, the things you have to say no to while everyone around you says yes. I'm going to show you exactly where every dollar went, the 3 hardest cuts I made, and whether this lifestyle is actually sustainable or just financial self-torture. By the end, you'll know the exact cost of freedom, the budget breakdown. Let's get real about $1,000 per week. That sounds like a lot until you break it down. First, the fixed costs you can't escape. Fixed weekly allocation, roughly $500. Rent, mortgage portion, $300. Car insurance, annualized, $50. Utilities, electric, internet, phone, $80. Health insurance portion, $70. That leaves me with $500 for the week to cover everything else. Everything else. Food, gas, subscriptions, unexpected expenses. And if I want any semblance of a social life or entertainment, it comes out of this $500. Here's how I allocated that remaining $500 going into the week. Groceries, $80, roughly $11 today for all meals. Gas, $40, limited driving, strategic routes. Subscriptions, $25, Spotify, essential apps only. Personal care, $20, toiletries, basics. Fun, social, $50, the luxury category. Buffer, $285, emergency cushion, ideally untouched. The mission was simple. Survive the week without touching that $285 buffer. Because in real lean FIRE, there is no buffer. You have to make it work. Let's see what happened. The 3 hardest cuts. Cut number 1, the food grind. $80 grocery limit. This was brutal. $80 for 7 days of food means roughly $3.80 per meal if you eat 3 times a day. You know what costs $3.80? Nothing convenient. My entire grocery haul. 10-pound bag of rice, $8. Dried beans, $4. 18 eggs, $6. Oatmeal, bulk, $5. Bananas, $3. Frozen mixed vegetables, $10. Chicken thighs, sale, $12. Peanut butter, $4. Bread, $3. Miscated seasonings, oil, $25. Total, $80 exactly. My strategy? Batch cooking. I spent Sunday cooking 3 massive meals. 1. Rice and bean bowls with roasted vegetables. 2. Egg scrambles with whatever vegetables were cheap. 3. Chicken and rice with frozen veggie mix. I ate variations of these 3 meals for 7 days straight. Was it delicious? No. Was it nutritious and filling? Absolutely. Did I survive? Yes. The hardest part wasn't the food itself. It was watching coworkers order lunch while I microwaved my rice and beans for the 4th day in a row. Cut number 2, the convenience kill. Second hardest cut, all paid convenience died immediately. That $5 coffee on the way to work? Gone. I made coffee at home in a $15 French press. Weekly savings, $35, $7 coffees times $5. Need to run an errand? I combined all trips into one efficient route to save gas. That quick Amazon order for something I needed? I asked myself, do I need this today, or can I wait and buy it on sale next month? The answer was always, I can wait. Spontaneous spending, $0. This is where lean FIRE gets real. Convenience costs money, and when you're optimizing every dollar, convenience is a luxury you can't afford. Cut number 3, the social isolation tax. This was the worst part, the psychological cost. Wednesday, friends invited me to try a new restaurant. $40 per person before drinks. My response? Can't make it, busy this week. Friday, concert tickets go on sale for a band I love. $75 each. My decision? Skip it. Saturday. Come out for drinks. I knew one drink would turn into 3 plus appetizers. Easy $50 plus dollar night. I stayed home. This is what nobody tells you about lean fire. You will feel socially isolated. When your friends are spending freely and you're budgeting every dollar, you become the person who always says no. The alternative? I invited a friend over for a home-cooked meal, groceries already accounted for, and a board game. Total cost, $0. We had a great time, but I can't lie, it felt like I was missing out on normal life. Social events declined, 4. Money saved, $150. The results. After 7 days of ruthless discipline, here's where I landed. Groceries, $80, exactly on target. Gas, $35, saved $5 by combining trips. Subscriptions, $25, no change. Personal care, $15, bought only what I ran out of. Fun, social, $12, the home-cooked dinner ingredients. Unexpected expense, $45, car needed an oil change, had to do it. Total spent, $212. Under budget by $288. I made it, with room to spare. But here's what matters more than the number. The real win. That extra $288 in my pocket for 1 week? If I maintain this discipline for a full year, that's an additional $14,976 I could invest. At 8% annual returns over 30 years, that's $150,730 in future value. From 1 year. That's the power of permanent expense reduction. The mindset shift. Here's what changed for me. This wasn't about deprivation. It was about intentionality. Before this challenge, I spent money unconsciously. A coffee here, a subscription there, a dinner out because I didn't feel like cooking. Death by 1,000 transactions. After this challenge, every single dollar became a conscious choice. Did this purchase move me closer to financial independence or further away? That $5 coffee? I'm trading 30 minutes of retirement. That $75 concert? I'm trading half a day of freedom. When you frame spending this way, the choices become obvious. So is lean fire sustainable? Honestly, long-term, probably not at this extreme. Social isolation and meal fatigue are real problems. But as a temporary accelerator, a 1-2 year sprint to supercharge your savings rate and build momentum? Absolutely. This challenge proved the core principle of the Wealth Acceleration Blueprint. Lowering your expenses permanently is the single fastest way to financial independence. Faster than a raise, faster than investment returns, faster than any side hustle. Cut your annual spending by $10,000 and you need $250,000 less to retire using the 4% rule. That's freedom you can create today. What's next? If this video showed you something valuable, hit that subscribe button. The next video in the Wealth Acceleration Blueprint series drops next week. And tell me in the comments, what is the one expense you absolutely refuse to cut? For me, it's high-quality coffee beans at home. I'll batch cook rice and beans all week, but I need that morning coffee to be excellent. Drop your answer below. I'm reading every comment. See you in the next one.